Hypothetical question time. Do you think it would be okay to sleep with a producer?
Ready to get your teeth wet?
Give you a part in his next movie?
I think we should take a different approach. Yeah, I'm ready right now. Let's go. Yeah, number 2.
If I make it past the hunters, I'm getting the hell out of town. Let's head into the sewers.
I'll follow you. Oh, so I just had to talk to him. Okay. Cool. Cool. I was just overthinking it. Alright, let me get my new shiny toy ready here. Yep, I'm serious. They were using some pretty crazy guns. Okay, that's not... Hey, Mel, but no. Hey. Mel Gibson, no. I'll take that, though. Ouch. They're using big pistols. I like how I kept stuttering though when like Mel Gibson was trying to get me. I'm like, hey Mel. No, Mel Gibson, no. Stop it. Stay right there. There's a lot of these guys. But I got a crossbow, so that's cool. Okay, there's nothing this way. All right. I was hoping it wouldn't come to... Yeah, this doesn't go anywhere. All right, looks like this is the way out, which sucks because it looks like a great place to get ambushed. Some of this. let's use this. That really hurt. Now where do I go? Oh shoot, there's more. Oh, jeez. What? Okay, so I can't go that way anymore.
I think that was the last one. Here, this is for your troubles. You know, I only lived in Hollywood for 10 years. I wonder how long I'll live on in her after I go.
Thanks.
It was as far as I could fall. It was as low as I could go. Way past oblivion to a point only described as -0.
And cut. Cool. Well, I'm pretty sure Isaac would have asked us to do that anyway. Mel Gibson made me stutter, rightfully so. He's a really famous guy. And when he was jumping at me with a sword, I'm like, Mel Gibson, Mel Gibson, Mel Gibson, no. So, that's what I was trying to say. But I was starstruck. I mean, did you see him in The Patriot? Or, What Women Want? More like, What I Want, Mel Gibson. How about What I Want? Alright, you met with Isaac's courier, who was a bit freaked out. He told you he stashed the tape someplace safe, but the only clue you have are the words, Ginger Swans. Also what they used to call me in high school. You found a business card from brother. Okay, so that's the Santa Monica one. So let's do the tape thing. Whoa. I just saw somebody like go by at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Okay, I already forgot everything I read. You met with Isaac's courier, who's a bit freaked. The only clue he gave you are the words Ginger Swans. You know, let's ask, what's his name? about that. Because I have no idea what Ginger Swans is.
You made good time. Hand me the item.
You didn't have it. Didn't get it yet. I'll come back when I had it. Have it. Number 1.
Did he at least make a good excuse?
He muttered something about Ginger Swan. Mean anything to you?
Ginger Swan. Swan. Not an animal. A name. Brings back a lot of memories. 70 years ago, wasn't a man in this city that wouldn't have given up his family, career, or anything else for one night with her.
Well, where can I find her? So where can I go to meet this old bat?
That depends. You believe in an afterlife? Ginger Swan's been dead since the 50s. 20 years after, there are still grown men weeping at her grave. I don't know how she's relevant, but I have faith you will figure it out.
I'll see what I can do. A dead actress, right? This makes complete sense. This is a pain in the ass. You said this was going to be easy. I'll see what I can do. Looks like we're going to the graveyard. But, you know, the graveyard, the Hollywood graveyard is really its own thing. I remember trying it over and over again with celerity way back in the day, and it was really difficult to pull off, so seeing as how I do not have celerity, I don't think it will be easy. I'm gonna save it right here, actually. Save. Alright, I got 8. How much research do I need for those things? Hold on. Because it could be worth it. Six. So I can learn some new stuff just by putting a point in research. And actually there's a lot more stuff I can learn in the game from getting these tomes, so manual how to handle locks and doors of all kinds of books raises your security skill. Yes, please. You need a finance ability of at least 2 to use this item. You need a melee skill of at least 2 to use this item. Finance? How do you get finance? Oh. It's literally in knowledges. At least I got my lock picking skill up, so that's cool. You know what? Let's go to Santa Monica.
Hop in.
And let's see if we can get into that junkyard real quick. And then we'll come back to Hollywood and hit up the cemetery.
Lovely evening.
Because the cemetery thing I was alluding to that I needed celerity for and kept doing it over and over again, I don't remember if that was a special side quest or if it was something I needed to do in order to advance in the main story. I want to say it was a side quest. So, you know what? I probably don't even have to worry about it that much. I think it was just a ridiculously hard side quest that I don't remember what reward it gave you. Alright. Hold on to your butts. Damage potential 30. This does 54. Fire rate high. $44. Let's try this out. Alright. We're probably going to need fortitude, presence, and blood buff. Oh, jeez. I forgot about that. And I stood there like a dummy. Let's just wait for my health to get a little back to normal. Because this is not going to be easy. Somebody doesn't want to be found. Ouch. Okay, come on, let me through. Oh, you son of a... That's messed up, dude. Why would you do that? I don't like fire.
No! Back off, vampire! Stay the fuck back! I did nothing to you!
What's the matter? Afraid of a fair fight? Tell me why you did it.
What the hell do you care? I don't give a damn if you understand.
All the same, I'd love to hear your explanation. Why'd you have to make your nature known? Couldn't you just stab them? Number 2.
You think your bullshit vampire rules mean a goddamn thing to me? Nothing matters to me.
Don't you want someone to know your story? Tell me.
My family, my children were butchered by small-time criminals just looking to rob a house, steal a car, take whatever. No sense to any of it. No plan, no ransom. Just kill them because why? Because they were there, in the way?
There's probably nothing you could have done. Number 1.
Not one of them paid. My whole family dead, my life gone. I'm supposed to let that happen?
I understand.
I tracked them down, hunted them. One by one, caught them all. The one you saw in Hollywood, he was the last of them.
And so your revenge is complete. You could have been more discreet about how you took your revenge. So that's it. You done killing? Gonna hang up your claws for good? Hang up the claws for good. Number 3.
I don't know. Butchering those bastards was the first time I felt anything since my family was torn from me. I'm sure there are others out there whose crimes have gone unpunished.
That's the beast talking. It has a hold on you. Keep talking like that and I'll have to put you down. You're looking for excuses to indulge your beastly nature. Number 1.
At least I put it to use. How many vampires have used their abilities for a just cause? At least I did something!
You better practice more control, or you'll end up answering to the sheriff. Maybe, but you lost control and have to be dealt with. I'll just put number 2.
I won't answer to anyone and you'll never take me alive, vampire. No one will take from me again, no one! Either we go our separate ways here or one of us dies.
Just remember, you made me do this. I'll waste no more time on you. Don't be surprised when you wake up staked. Number 1. We're doing it. Where'd my thingy go? I just like put my weapon away, man. That's not cool. Get away from me. Get away from me. Let me get a good shot. Stay right there. Okay. I am missing. Oh, that didn't do a damn thing. This will. So he's using something called war form, which is what gangrels can use at its highest level. Well, that takes care of that. Yep. Cool. So I think that's it for Carnival of Death, right? Yeah, Carnival of Death. You have killed a serial killer, thus ending his reign of terror, and you protected the Masquerade to boot. Cool. We're like a vampire superhero. But not really. Whoa. I am chrome. Why am I so chrome? I'm like T1000. But since I'm a vampire, it's more like V1000. Look upon my body and marvel upon its chromeness. Interesting bug. Alright, so Ginger Swans. We need to head back to Hollywood.
Going somewhere?
And go to the cemetery. Heading back to Hollywood. Going back like I knew I would. Alright, I'm gonna save it though. Okay, just seeing if... What's this? Oh, I can get in this way too. Whoa, that was super loud. But why would I need to go in that way? Can't I just go in this way? No, I can't. That is the only way in. Okay. I'm gonna save it, because I don't remember what's on the other side. Okay. Merrill. So I need to look for the Ginger Swan. Ashton. Marsh. Andrew Miggs. Okay, I think I know what that's about. I think it's in here. Somewhere. Hello? Hello? Okay, I don't know. Oh, what is this? There we go. Here's something. This looks like it's been disturbed. But I don't see anything I can get. No, there's nothing. Over here? Oh, here we go. Cool. Horror tape. A battered video cassette. The labeling is cheap and worn. You can barely make out. Devil Spawn Flesh Feast 1. And the logo, which looks somewhat like DMP. It appears this tape has changed hands more than a few times. Alright. So let's get out of here before something in here wakes up. Then we'll take this back to Isaac, see what he says, and then at some point here, we'll come in here and talk to this individual. We won't do that this episode, but we will do it the next one. His name is Romero, I think. And if you've seen zombie movies, yeah, it's inspired after that Romero. And you can kind of guess what kind of quest he would send us on. So we'll leave that for next episode. Okay, where is... I always get so turned around. Which is silly because it's literally just one street. But I'm telling you, I have a terrible sense of direction. Sorry about that.
Don't have it, do you?
All this for a tape? They have this thing called online shopping now.
I didn't doubt you'd find this. And I apologize if I was overly imperious before. A reflex action. I get a lot of young blood in here forgetting their place. I'll assist you as reasonably as I can with your task. But first, this tape. I'm in a hurry to find out what's behind all the hype, so get comfortable. I do have a feeling that whatever's here may be of use to both of us.
Help me, please,
It's more disturbing than I was led to believe. You can understand my concern now, can't you?
That was sick. Why the hell did I need to see that?
It just so happens that around the time this snuff film started circulating, the Nosferatu disappeared. I tried to elicit their help in tracking down the source, and for the first time in all these years, I was dismayed by their absence.
So you think this tape has something to do with their disappearance? How do you usually contact them? So you're saying you actually can't help me at all? Number one.
I assume it does. It's awfully coincidental otherwise. And those creatures. I don't know how many professional FX houses could pull those off. There's a problem, though, in that the film's incomplete. The first half is damaged. We need a complete copy.
Where do we find a better copy? I paid my tribute. This is your problem. I was sent here to find the Nosferatu. Damn it. You're jerking me around, old man. Let's see what number 2 does. I'm sure he's gonna get snappy right back.
If you think you can find them without my assistance, the door is over there.
Alright. Where do we find a better copy? Waste of my goddamn time. Number 1.
Behind the spit-shine gloss of the Hollywood Dream Factory, there's another city churning out a vile byproduct for the furtive consumption of a debauched audience. I have no doubt the film's found its way to another smut peddler. I'd ask around.
Smut, eh? Well, alright. I'll go take a look around. Don't want to get your hands dirty, do you, Toreador? Before I start looking, I had a few questions. Number 1. And number 3.
Certainly.
Anything else I can do in this city?
There is something, but it involves a gargoyle. I can see that's got your attention.
Yeah, tell me about this gargoyle.
It's taken up residence in my beloved Asian theater. It is closed now, but that's beside the point. I sent some people to evict it, and it sent them back with a few less limbs. I can't have that monster attacking kindred in my city.
I'm interested. But how exactly does one deal with a gargoyle? I'll take care of that gargoyle if you tell me how. Big Bad Isaac can't take care of a little gargoyle. I'm pretty sure those are massive and really beastly. So, yeah, they're not little. Number 2.
It's a walking block of stone with a taste for blood. I'd suggest whatever method doesn't result in you being eviscerated. In truth, I'd rather have it as an ally, but I doubt it's going to be chatty. Here's the key for the theater. I'll leave it up to you.
I'll see what I can do. I had another question. One less gargoyle by the end of the night. Mark my words, old man. Number 1.
Certainly.
Tell me about yourself.
In your lifetime, unwittingly or not, you have seen an Isaac Abrams production. As the financier of 30% of American film's top 100 movies, you must have. Being the Baron of Hollywood, I can do any project I want.
I'm impressed. Who's your favorite person you've worked with? Wow, did you produce Ape Race 2 or Ghost Brother? I love those. Can I be in a movie? Let's see what he says for number 3. But you know what? He's a Toreador, so he's probably not going to like me, so let's just say number 1.
Stewart, Lean, Hitchcock, Wilder, Holden, Dean, Scorsese, De Niro, and last but not least, Ash, my child. I remember some studio suit lost in time telling me the only thing they could use Bogart for was to move furniture.
Ash?
Ash. Where do I begin? 7 years ago, I saw a casting session for what would become Negative Zero. The moment I set eyes on him, the passion of his performance, I knew he had it.
Go on.
I hadn't seen anything like him since Clift or Dean. He had the looks, the charisma, the lure, that undefinable quality that makes a film legend. My first movie with him made him a sensation, and it also changed him.
How?
Once everyone knew who he was, I no longer did. The parties, the drinking, the sports cars, the women. One night when I came to discuss his next role, I found him nearly dead of an overdose, and I couldn't let him go.
You made him your child to save him? What were you thinking? Didn't you think of the consequences? Number 1.
I acted on impulse. I'd seen so many others die before their time, but with Ash, I had a chance to prevent that fate.
So what happened?
It devastated Ash. He still wanted to act, but I denied him his place in the limelight. He had to lie to his friends about his new lifestyle. He had to feed. I gave him a club, a scrap of his former glory. I did everything I could to facilitate the change.
Does he hate you?
He feels obligated to me. I don't think he hates me. Resents me, maybe. I am his sire and he is my child, and there is a responsibility and respect inherent in that bond, even if we are no longer the friends we were.
I've heard enough. Bye. Alright, well, I think we'll leave it there. If you like this video, please hit the like button and please subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.